All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media right here in Greenville, South Carolina for the Juneteenth Keys to Freedom. On today, we are here at Long Branch Baptist Church. Absolutely excited, delighted to be here on today. I've already started talking to people. And who are we talking to today?
You're talking to Elizabeth Willingham. I'm the owner and broker in charge of Agape Real Estate Solutions.
Do you guys recognize that voice? She used to be on radio. Her radio program was on radio every week. You were on every week?
Every Saturday, House Talk 101.
Now tell us about Agape Real. How long? First of all, how long you been doing this?
I have been in real estate, Chris, for 28 years now.
Goodness.
I opened Agape by the leading of God in 2009, and that's how long Agape has been around.
That's amazing.
But we love helping our first-time home buyers. We love helping our buyers with no credit scores, bad credit scores. We coach a lot.
Yeah.
We educate a lot. My passion when I got into real estate was education. I remember when I first got in 28 years ago, I could count the number of African American salespersons that was involved, and maybe one or two actual brokerages. And
what year was that? Do you remember?
That was like 2000.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I first got my license in 1999, and I let them slip, and I had to go back and get them in 2000.
Okay.
Because I let them expire.
Yep.
But anyway, I have been educating people, and that's how I entered into the industry, because that's where God led me with a passion. And I have the passion to help people. I have people, Chris, that it may take them 4 or 5 years to get themselves together, or even 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And I coach them. I do free credit repair coaching.
Okay.
But the stuff that gets really hard for me, I have to outsource, because I can't just nickel down on every little thing.
Right.
But our passion here at Agape is putting the keys of freedom into people's hands.
I love it.
We've always, when we was on House Talk 101, we always talk about closing the gap, the wealth gap between the have and the have-nots.
I love it.
And the first step to freedom is economic freedom.
Come on.
And that's through home ownership.
Home ownership.
That's the only way.
Have you ever thought about how many houses that you have actually sold, or how many houses you put people in? Have you ever thought about the number since you've been doing this?
It's been a good many. I never counted up how exactly many. But yeah, I still have people, Chris. For instance, I had a lady I started with, and she wanted me to sell a house downtown, and people was calling her trying to get her to sell a house for pennies. And so she reached out to me because she knew I would get her the best possible deal.
That's good.
So I didn't just work for the buyer side. We worked on the seller side.
Oh,
because
good.
there was a lot of, still is a lot of African Americans that own property, and they get taken advantage of. So I always work on getting them the highest and best reasonable price for their property.
You know, I see a lot of these companies around town. They'll put these signs up, say, "We'll buy your house. We will buy your house, and let us come and buy." I'm like, but how much are they gonna give you? How much are they giving people if they buying your house? You gotta know what you're doing and stuff like that.
Pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, and it's just sad because you're letting your wealth transfer to somebody else.
Oh my God.
Isn't that horrible?
That's horrible.
Because that's your stepping stone there. When you got someone that can leave wealth for you. I thank God that when I purchased my very first home, I used the first time buyer program. Okay. And people just didn't know about it. And I'm not even talking about just African Americans. A lot of Caucasians didn't know about
people
first
in
time
general
buyer.
didn't know.
Yeah, because at one time in the beginning it was like you had to have 20% down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we know about multiple different first-time buyer programs, no money down, or down payment assistance and closing cost assistance programs.
Yeah.
So we spend a good bit of time pairing those buyers with the right type of loan products and coaching them on how to get their scores up. So, Chris, I am just happy to be able to see you again because you was helping me at House Talk 101.
Oh, my goodness. Now, listen, I want you to tell the people how they can get a hold of you. Where can they find you on social media? How can they contact you to get a hold of Agape Real Estate?
You can go, the main place you can go to our business page, which is Agape Real Estate Solutions. That's our business page. Okay. Google business page. Okay. And always our website at Agape Realtors, that's AGAPE, Realtors with an S.
Okay.
.com.
I know you don't do much social media, right? Am I right?
Well, I have a social media page, which is an Agape page. Okay. So it's Facebook. We have a Facebook Agape page. Okay. So you can reach us out there, and I am on LinkedIn, but that would be LinkedIn. That would be Elizabeth Willingham.
Okay, Elizabeth Willingham, everybody.
Elizabeth Willingham.
Thank you for talking to us on today.
Thank
it's
you.
Always so good to see you.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Thank you.
Let's everybody take a look at this wonderful table she has set up.
Yeah.
As we're here for Juneteenth, her daughter's sitting there as we're here for Juneteenth on today.
Yes.
Very nice setup. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. It's always good to see you. All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here in Greenville, South Carolina, again on today for the Juneteenth GVL Keys to Freedom, talking about home ownership and so much other things that's going to be discussed on today. And I'm here today with one of the vendors on today. Who are we talking to today?
You're talking to Rafi.
Rafi.
And Rafi.
All right.
And we're with Genie Juice. These are handcrafted fruit-infused lemonades.
Man, tell us about it. How in the world, first of all, did you make these yourself?
Yeah, so the story behind Genie Juice is one summer,
Yeah.
my children and I, alongside with my wife,
Uh-huh.
we were making our own Kool-Aid.
Okay.
And I would bring home different fruits and vegetables home.
Yeah.
So I tasted it one day, and I told myself, I think we can make some money with this.
Oh, wow.
Having a natural entrepreneurship spirit that I have.
You do? Yep.
And our slogan is magic in every bottle.
Say that again.
Our slogan is magic in every bottle.
Magic in every bottle.
Yeah, and our slogan it means more than just one thing.
Yeah.
The magic in the bottles are botanicals. And
Oh, wow.
Botanicals such as ashwagandha, spirulina, lemongrass, echinacea,
Oh, wow.
guarana. But also, the magic in every bottle also means what we do for the community.
Okay.
Such as we sponsor events. We bring in the youth to sell the product.
Yeah.
And turn them into entrepreneurship. Give them entrepreneurship options as well.
Wow. Wow. How long have you been doing this?
We've been doing this for about 2 years now.
2 years. Now, I remember you years ago when you used to cut my boys' hair. They were probably 2, 3, somewhere around there.
Correct. I know
So
they're
I
probably
knew-
teenagers by now.
Man, they are 13 and almost 16. So I know you're a true entrepreneur, man, and it's
Correct.
it's always good to see you. I know you got so many other things going on. Can you tell us about other things that you do? As I sweat here, sweating my glasses.
Well, I own Groom God Barbershop.
Okay. What's the name of that?
Groom God Barbershop.
Groom God. Okay.
Yeah, Groom God.
Yeah.
So, with Groom God Barbershop is located off of 311 McAllister Road,
Mm-hmm.
Greenville, South Carolina. I've been in business for about 5 years now with Groom God Barbershop.
Okay.
And I got a lot of other things under my belt.
I thought he was gonna name some more.
You have to just stay tuned with
This
the other
brother,
things I have
listen,
under my belt.
this brother does it all, man. You've
Yeah,
been
yes,
doing it
sir.
all for a while. Like I say, he's a true serial, they call him, entrepreneur. So,
Correct.
man, it's always good to see you.
All right, it's
Thank you
always
for
good to
talking
see
to
you.
us. Again on today at Long Branch Baptist Church for the Juneteenth GVL Keys to Freedom we're talking about on today. Who am I with today?
You are with Chandra Dillard.
Well, look who I'm talking to again. We had an interview months ago, probably over a year ago.
Yeah,
We
about
interviewed?
like that, yeah.
It was a great interview. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you
by
for
the way.
having me.
So what are we doing here today for Juneteenth GVL on today here at Long Branch?
Well, we're going to be talking about home ownership
Mm,
and is there
Yeah.
a path?
is there a path?
And it
Wow.
certainly is.
Yeah,
And everybody's path may not be the same path,
that's right.
but we're here to get some good information.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to act, we hope people feel comfortable enough
Yes,
to ask the questions they've always wanted to ask.
absolutely.
We have experts here
That's right.
who can help them
Mhm.
if home ownership is their goal.
Right.
And so I'm looking forward to having the conversation today.
I love it. Thank you for doing this. Why is it so important for some people who still look at home ownership as an impossibility? Why is it so important for them to dream and realize that they can own a home and it is a step up to wealth? Why is it so important for us to do something like this on today?
Well, you said the magic word, wealth.
Wealth.
And
Wow.
there's a difference
Yeah.
in having money in the bank and income.
Come on.
But when you have wealth,
Mm.
you can expand that.
Oh, yeah.
So in your home,
Yeah.
you can send your children to school.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
You
That's good.
can pass that property down
That's true. Very
to
true.
your children,
Yeah.
grandchildren.
Wow.
You have now entered a new category of being able to have a loan
Yeah.
if you want to start a business.
That's right. Yeah.
You might have equity
Right.
that you can use. And so I was looking just last week.
Mm-hmm.
There's a price to freedom.
Oh, come on now.
We're talking about
Come on.
Juneteenth,
That's right.
and when our ancestors discovered they were free, that
Right.
last set that had
Right.
to wait
Right.
2 years, right?
Right.
Some of them did well
Mm-hmm.
by the standards that we see recorded in history.
Right.
But for too many, we've still been playing catch up.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't get the 40 acres and a mule.
That's right. Right.
We had to be sharecroppers
Yeah.
in order to get the property, but we got the property.
But we got the property.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
but then we ended Jim Crow,
Yeah. Yeah.
redlining,
Woo.
the systems that have sometimes, not sometimes, but have been unfair
Yeah.
and made home ownership seem impossible.
Right.
And
right.
I think that has had a cloud
Sure.
on our people
Yeah.
and anyone really who wants to be a homeowner. They
Right.
say, well, why do I even want to fool with that?
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
going to talk about that today.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if you want a home, again, we're here to, we got plenty of experts.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk truth to power
Yeah.
today. I don't pretend to be an expert,
Right.
but maybe I can say something that will make people think differently, that maybe this thing is doable.
I think you're going to give someone some hope on today
Yeah,
to
maybe
let
it's
them know
doable.
it's doable. Maybe I can do this.
Yeah,
So
and it doesn't matter what time it happens in your life.
come on.
You don't have
Come
to be
on.
20, 30,
Yeah.
40. For
Yeah.
some of us, it takes 50.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
60.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
it.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah.
Just get it.
Age and place. You know what I say?
I love her. Ladies and gentlemen, Chandra Dillard, Representative Chandra Dillard. It's always good to see you.
It's good to see
I don't
you.
know if we can talk about this or not, but we just had a great Greenvillian to die and go home and be with the Lord, and you were able to share in that service. We're talking about
Yes,
Peebo Bryson.
our native son, Peebo
No,
Bryson.
what can you say to that wonderful gift that we had that came from this area in the
Well,
person of Peebo Bryson?
He was a wonderful
Wow.
gift,
Yeah,
and his legacy will live on through his music.
yeah.
And I want the young people who may not know him,
Yes.
because I've had someone 30 and under say, "Who?"
Who is that? Yeah. Right.
Well, get on YouTube
That's right.
and put in
That's
Peebo
right.
Bryson.
Yeah.
But I want people to know that if they have a dream, a young person that has
Yeah.
a dream,
Yeah.
you can get there
Woo.
from here.
Woo!
And I mean Greenville,
I love that. Yes. From right here.
from right here.
Mm-hmm.
And he was nurtured and mentored
Mm-hmm.
right here, lived among us,
Yeah.
an ordinary person
Ordinary person.
who was able to do extraordinary things and go worldwide.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
And
Sang all over the world.
sang all over the world.
Major contract with Disney company, and sang all those songs, recorded all those songs for Disney. And just
Yes.
amazing voice. An amazing voice.
Amazing voice. And,
Wow.
it just seems surreal. I know we all have to leave here at some
That's right.
point, right?
You gotta leave. Yeah. Yeah.
But isn't it, or wouldn't it be good
Mm.
that when it is time to leave, we've all left the kind of legacy we want
Absolutely.
to leave, and we design the conversation that people will say
Yeah.
about us
Yes. Yes.
when we leave through
Yes.
our work
Through our work.
and
right.
our actions.
Because we got to leave our mark. We have to leave our imprint. We just can't be just going through the motions. We got to make our mark and do something great. And I
Right.
believe we all can.
We can, and
I
you don't
believe we
have
all
to be
can.
a superstar
Right.
to do that. So
Sure.
I don't want to discourage people by saying,
right. Right.
But it's the walk, the daily walk that we have.
Yeah.
What our goals are.
Mm-hmm.
Is it positive? Is it something that's going to benefit somebody else besides ourselves?
Woo. My goodness.
Then you're on the right path if the answer is yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't she sound like a preacher? All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here, talking to Chandra Dillard. Always good to talk. All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here again in Greenville, South Carolina. Juneteenth, GVL, Keys to Freedom. We are talking about home ownership, wealth building. We are talking about all kind of stuff here on today. Experts are in the building on today, and I'm just delighted just to even be here. But I have another person I'm talking to on today. Who are we talking to?
I am A. Denise Franklin.
A. Denise Franklin.
Yes.
So tell us what your profession is, what you do, and how long have you been doing it, ma'am?
Oh, wow. I am a realtor with the Greenville Greater Greenville Association of Realtors. I've been doing this all of my life,
Oh,
ever since I was a sparkle in my mom's eye.
look at that.
And I am here to talk about home ownership, what it takes to become a homeowner, and dispel some myths. So many people think that you need 700 credit scores,
Come on,
20%
come on.
down. That is far from the truth. You do not
Wow.
need a 700 credit score, although a 700 credit score is great.
Yeah.
And there are assistance, down payment assistance, and you may be able to get in a home for a lot less than you think.
Oh, wow.
Home ownership is attainable, and I'm here to tell everyone here, wish you were here, but tell everyone here how they can become a homeowner.
Thank you for giving hope. You've just given somebody hope to say, well, you know what? Maybe it is possible for me to get in a home. Maybe I can do this. Why do you think it seemed like it has seemed like an impossibility, especially for our community, African Americans? Why do you feel like it seems like it's an impossibility for a lot of us?
A lot of us believe in the myth that you need a 20% down payment, and that is not true. You need a minimum credit score of at least 580.
Wow.
We prefer it to be a little higher than 580, but
Sure.
with a 580 credit score, you can become a homeowner. And I have put people in homes this year with $2,500.
Oh,
So
wow.
down payment assistance was available,
Wow.
closing costs was an option. And home ownership is stability. So we need our kids do better in school. We don't have to worry about our rent increasing.
Yeah.
And if you want to paint one room Furman purple and another
You can do
room
it.
Clemson
Yeah.
orange, you can do that if
Yeah.
it's your home.
Yeah. How can people find you if they would like to find you and talk to you about home ownership? How can people find you?
You can find me. I am an agent with Blackstream Christie's Real Estate. My number is 864-313-1566. 864-313-1566.
I love it. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
My pleasure.
Very soft-spoken lady, but I guarantee you, I bet she's something else when she's doing that real estate work.
I
Am I
do.
right?
I am. I advocate.
You love it?
I do. I really do. I advocate for us.
Yeah.
Because we, unfortunately, right now, our young people do not want to become homeowners.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
black homeownership is lower than it has been since probably World War II.
Oh my goodness.
And we make up about 44% of
Wow.
homeowners on a national level. And our goal, my goal with NARAB, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, is to increase home ownership.
Okay. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank
My
you so much.
pleasure,
And it's
my
great to
pleasure.
meet you, and thank you for talking to us. All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here again at Long Branch Baptist Church on today, Juneteenth, JGVL, Keys to Freedom. I'm telling you, it's just absolutely amazing on today. All of the experts and great people that we have in the room on today. And so delighted to run into this famous face, this person that you already know as you see. Who we talking to on today, ma'am?
Oh, it's your girl Tracy Fan. What's up, Chris? How you
My
doing?
girl, Tracy Fan. I always love talking to Tracy. Tracy, what
yeah.
does it mean for you to be here in this type atmosphere on today? Making it, people who think they can never even own a home can come in today and get hope and really realize that maybe one day, maybe I can do this.
Well, it's
Why
a
is it so
beautiful,
important?
it's a beautiful thing. You know, I was right here thinking I couldn't get a home 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And someone helped walk me through the process.
Wow.
And for that, I'm forever grateful.
Sure.
It went from me purchasing that one home to purchasing a few.
Look at that,
You
see?
know, and so again,
Yeah.
these types of events are very important for our community. You know,
Yeah.
the education piece and also the information piece. Anytime you can come out and get free information,
That's right.
that's valuable.
Free information.
Man, you need to show up.
Come on now. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Tell us because I always like to keep up with you. What's going on? What's going on with Tracy Fant now? What's on the horizon? What are we doing? Because I know you always serve and you always bringing information to the people.
Right,
What's
right.
going on with Tracy right now?
Wow. So currently, I've been bugging the crap out of Haywood Mall. Saying
Yeah.
we want answers about the shooting that took
Yeah.
place last
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Other than that, just traveling across the state, being a consultant, helping the incarcerated and their families, just things
That's so
like that.
good.
Partnering with people
Yeah.
and supporting things like this Juneteenth event.
Absolutely.
Juneteenth Greenville.
Yeah.
Supporting April and
You always find ways to serve and to bring the community information. You are where it's at, so to speak. So why are you still so passionate for your work?
well, I
It's
tell
amazing.
I tell people all the time, it costs nothing to support. It costs $0 to just show up and support.
That's true.
And
That's
so,
true.
you know,
Yeah.
when I see something and it looks like something that will be beneficial to the community,
Yeah. Yeah.
and also beneficial to me and my family.
Yes.
Or if I just see something, I'm like, you know what? I'm curious as to what that is. Just like this today, you know, I spoke with the with April and I asked her,
Yeah.
so what is this? And she told me, she explained it to me very thoroughly, and I posted it on my page. But not only that, I said, you know what? I'm going to also show up
Yeah.
because I feel again that education is key. Like
Absolutely.
as a community, we need to start showing up to these types of events so that we can be the owners.
So we can be the owners.
We can be the owners because that is key.
Sure.
And that is fundamental. Once we're owners,
Oh my goodness.
you know, then we have capital, then we are stakeholders,
Yeah.
and then we have a voice at the table.
Right.
We have a place in the room.
You reminded me of a very famous lady in our community, and I never forget. She said, "Whatever you're doing, own it. Ownership is the key." And I'm talking about Oprah Winfrey. She said,
yeah.
"Own it. Ownership
Ownership
is
is
the key."
key.
Tyler
Oh, yeah.
Perry also said the same thing. Ownership. It's all about
Ownership is key.
ownership.
That's
When it's
right.
yours, it's yours,
When
right?
it's yours, it's yours. That's it.
Tracy, it's always good to see you.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you for
great
talking to
seeing
us. All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here again in Greenville, South Carolina. We're here at Long Branch Baptist Church on today for the Keys to Freedom on today. Just absolutely great people here today. So many experts here today as we talk about home ownership. And we have another gentleman on today. Who are we talking to today, sir? In this
Hello.
nice suit. Look at the suit.
My name is Nelson Poe. I'm lead the mortgage group at Southern First Bank.
Southern First. Okay, so what capacity are you serving today? Are you going to speak today? Are you going to say something today? Or
I am speaking on the panel today.
You're speaking on the panel.
Excited to be here and get in front of everybody.
give me your name again.
Nelson Poe.
Nelson Poe. Okay, Nelson, why is home ownership? Let's just be very basic in general. Why is home ownership so important? So for the person that says, you know, I don't want a house, I don't want a home, I like my apartment, I like my townhouse, why do I need a home? Why is it so important for a person to own their own home?
Well, I think it's okay to rent. I will say home ownership is not for everybody.
Right.
But I think it can be a very important thing for families.
Yes.
It can bring a lot of
Yes.
stability.
Yeah.
There's a lot of long-term financial benefits that can be obtained through home ownership. I think it's great for empowerment.
Oh, that's good.
Achieving dreams, and
So good.
And that's something that we're excited to hopefully contribute to.
Sure.
And hopefully provide some good advice towards.
And your bank is Southern First.
That's
Why
right.
is Southern First so invested in helping people in this area? Why are you guys here today? Why do y'all feel passionate about helping in home ownership?
Sure.
Yeah.
Impacting lives is one of the core values of our company.
I love that.
And some of the reasons I touched on earlier, we feel like homeownership is one of the best ways that we can impact a family.
Sure.
And it's something that we get excited about. I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
And it really comes down to service.
Oh,
service
that's
to
good.
others. And,
Do you believe? Didn't mean to cut you off.
That's
Do
all
you
right.
believe it's a great way of building wealth? Do you believe home ownership is that start to wealth building? Do you believe that?
It's a huge contributor to building wealth.
Mm.
Especially, fortunately, this community has had an incredible, increase in values
Sure.
over the years. So,
Yeah.
obviously, we can't predict what's going to happen in the future, but
That's right.
historically, it's been a great, a great way to increase, a great increase over time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to take that first step.
Yeah.
It's hard to get
Yeah.
involved, but
Yeah.
if you can do that, if with the right resources, the right advice,
Absolutely.
the right support,
Yeah.
if you're able to do that, there's just immense long-term benefits.
Man, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
It is possible. It is possible to own your own home. So grateful to talk to Nelson on today.
And we desire for fear and this to not be in your way as it relates to you being a homeowner. No matter your age, no matter what signs of tracks you grew up on. So the information that you're going to get tonight is going to be extremely practical. When we begin to meet with our panelists that are here, you're still here, I want to thank you for investing more of your time into our Keys for Freedom. Again, thank you so much, Representative Dillard, Ms. Denise, Jasmine, and Nelson. We appreciate your expertise and your wisdom that you shared with us on today. We also got some wisdom from some other realtors in the audience. Tori, Knuckles, we appreciate your wisdom that you gave. And to Asia and everyone else that had
on what it looks like, the repairs that I've put into the home, the money that we've put into this. Think about the memories that we have. Like, I'm very blessed because my great-grandparents, one-room shack, like, I went there for family reunion for like the first 20 years of my life. It's gone now, you know.
All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here in Greenville, South Carolina at the Great Long Branch Baptist Church. Juneteenth JGVL just wrapped up. Keys to Freedom on tonight. Absolutely wonderful experts in the house on tonight. And certainly thank God for Long Branch Baptist Church for hosting most of these events for Juneteenth this year. Pastor Dogan, tell us, what can you say about this? Thank you so much for the open doors for this.
Brother Dillard, first of all, it's our pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Anytime our facility can be used for education, resources in our community is great. And Juneteenth JGVL has been wonderful.
Oh,
and
wow.
to culminate it with home ownership,
Yes, sir.
education, resources, experts here giving out wonderful information. It's just wonderful.
Just absolutely
It's not only wealth, it's not only legacy,
Yeah.
it's not only security for families and children, but it's an opportunity for community to come together and ask the questions.
Come on now. Yeah.
And to be able to ask the questions, get the answers, and then have it that it is practical enough that people can have
Yes, sir.
takeaways, call to actions. It's a great thing.
Isn't it wonderful not only to have great Sunday service at a place like Long Branch, but to also have tools like this for our community where we can come out and get this free information? How miraculous is that? How awesome is that? And I hope people want to take advantage of it. But isn't it so important for us to have things like this?
Well,
Am I right?
It's not only important, but it's imperative for us to do it and to make sure that, you know, it's a wonderful opportunity to have faith-based institutions.
Sure.
Be holistic
Yes.
in the approach.
Yes.
In order that we are not just taking care of people's spiritual
Right,
lives,
right.
but we're also taking care of their physical life, mental lives, and economic lives.
Oh, absolutely.
And to have this opportunity for the community to come together is just wonderful. I think it makes us that ecclesia, that
Ooh,
community.
come on now.
To really
Yes.
be able to come together and to progress.
Yes, sir.
You listen, I'm in the Christian context.
Come on now.
It is that early church, the early gathering of people.
Yes.
And they had all things in common.
All things in common.
But also they sold possessions. Well, listen, they had to have something to sell.
Oh, come on now. Right.
So they sold possessions, and then they also gave as everyone had need.
Yes.
That's what I see
Yes.
this as. People are giving up
Wow.
their time, giving up their talent, giving up their information, giving up their wisdom as people have need.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to us, and thank you again for Long Branch Baptist
Thank
Church.
you.
We love you guys. All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here in Greenville, South Carolina. April Evans, Executive Director of Juneteenth JGVL.
Yes.
We are at the end.
And I love how you
My
said
goodness.
we are at the end.
Wow.
This is the end of our 2026 Juneteenth program, and I couldn't be more elated that we ended on such a high note to talk about legacy, wealth building,
Yeah.
ownership, and all of that comes through our Keys to Freedom
Wow.
home ownership initiative. It was amazing
It
tonight.
was absolutely amazing.
It was.
Are you exhausted?
Yes, I am.
You-
Yeah.
You don't see it in
I'm
our
more than
eyes.
exhausted. I am disintegrating as we speak. I am vaporizing as we speak.
You're gonna have a long
Yes.
rest.
I am definitely going to have a long rest. But I'm telling you, when you are in your place of righteousness,
Come on,
when you
come on
are
with that.
doing what you have been purposed to do, God adds super to your natural every
Yes.
single time, and He gives you the strength to endure.
Absolutely.
So the joy of the Lord has been my strength over these past 3 months. I think
Yeah.
since March we kicked off.
Yeah, March.
Yeah, March 26th was our We Are the Story. Then
Yeah.
we came back Juneteenth for our Scholars Brunch.
Yeah,
And then
that's
we
right.
kicked off all over again June 18th.
Wow.
For Toast of Freedom. And then we've been going ever since.
We've been going.
Yeah, and you've been right there with us.
I have
love
been.
it. I love
been.
it. You've been right there with us.
I'm so excited. Bravo. Juneteenth GVL, we love you. Thank you so much for what you have meant to Christopher Dillard Media. This has been so great. This has been absolutely a delight.
It's been such a joy. It's been a joy to talk with you. It's
Thank
been a
you.
joy for you to highlight who we are and what we do. But too, listen, you are fabulous at what you do.
Oh, wow.
You are
Thank
absolutely fabulous at what you do, and
Thank
please don't
you.
edit that part out. You
Oh,
are
wow.
you are fabulous at what
Thank
you
you
do,
so much.
and I'm so happy to be able to share this platform with you. So Greenville, not only have you been good to us, the Christopher Dillard Media has been good to us
Wow.
as well. So please consider him for opportunities to highlight and showcase what you have going on in the upstate. He's going to do a tremendous job for you with excellence and with efficiency too.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. All right, Greenville, surrounding areas, we love you.
We do. We absolutely love you.
And that is a wrap. All right, everybody. Christopher Dillard Media here, Greenville, South Carolina, still here at Long Branch Baptist Church for the Keys to Freedom. Absolutely wonderful. Experts were in the room on tonight as we talked about home ownership. We talked about finances. We talked about a lot of stuff, but we have a professional here, an expert here. Tell us your name and what you talked to us about tonight.
My name is Jasmine Frater. I'm a financial education officer for True Light Federal Credit Union.
You said a very important word that I think a lot of people still don't get. You talked about a budget. Why is that still so important for us today to get to home ownership?
I think a lot of people underestimate what a budget truly does. A budget is not a way to restrict our spending.
Yeah.
A budget actually opens the world up to us.
Wow.
It allows us to have financial freedom because we get to plan out what we spend our money on. We can actually save ahead of the spending.
Wow.
We can prepare for the things that are important to us.
Yeah.
It helps us reach our goals.
So amazing. You put that so beautifully. And the way you talked about the adult report card, I think that was in the form of you talking about credit. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit how you broke that down just a little, how you said, just tell us what you said.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
So when we're in school, we get grades
Yeah.
for doing our work. And our report card tells our parents what we did. And so as adults, our report card is our credit report. And all it does is tell lenders
Yes.
how well we use credit.
Wow.
And so in order to have credit score, you have to actually use credit.
Yes.
Because the only way to get a grade is to use it.
Oh man. Wow. That when I tell you that's so simple yet profound, I cannot tell you. That was just incredible. Thank you. Thank you for the wisdom that you brought tonight. Thank you for us just hearing about finances, and so many of us have gotten it wrong for so many years, but just thank you for giving us hope that we can get this right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And so nice to meet you.